You've got mail.
This must be the place.
Looks like we're all here.
There are 6 beds in the house.
I count 7 people.
One of the group's not quite like the others.
I see.
The one that doesn't speak.
Okay, I assume we all got the same rather mysterious text message to come here. Do we really know why?
Not yet. We just got here too.
Well, this rather compelling message we all received did interrupt a pretty lucrative card game for me at the casino, so I'd like to know why. I'm sure you guys all dropped something pretty important to get here too. I bet this guy knows a little more why. Maine Eastern Security Services. You're a mess, huh? Dedicated, organized, resourceful, knowledgeable.
Another unflattering acronym.
Well, my name is Blackjack, and we'll call the old guy Pops. Let's see what Pops can tell us.
You're not going to tell us who invited us here? Man or woman? A little twitch of the eye with woman. Okay, so where is she from? East Coast? Midwest? West Coast? There was a slight hiccup in his breath. She's from the Midwest. Government or private sector? Can't decide or don't know. Private sector, but occasionally working on government contracts? Now you're just shouting at me. So, she's done some government work, and I think we can assume she's very rich. How about the mob? Yes? No? You relaxed on no.
That's a good sign.
Let's see. Midwest woman, rich, government contracts helps. I have half a dozen possibilities so far. Rich entrepreneurs, philanthropists. Here's an interesting one. A little mysterious, known in most circles as M. I'll check her financials to see if she owns any beach houses. Here we go. One of her conglomerates just recently purchased 51% of the stock in Maine Eastern Security Services.
All right, Pops. Looks like the reader here read you like the morning paper, and Mr. Google over here figured out who invited us here. So now you need to tell us why. What do you guys make of this?
Microschematics. Instructions to make something. This is what we in the engineering world call a gadget. It's cool, but not very practical. So it looks like we're being challenged to build this. I think I can do it, but I'm gonna need a few things. Need small bits of metal of various kinds, a power source, like small batteries, and any small electronic devices, and a soldering gun. That's a good start. Very nice. There's a toaster in the kitchen. I can make a soldering gun out of the heating elements. Now what I really need is a wristwatch.
I'll see what I can scrounge up. What are you holding on to? Let me see your hands. Well, I guess nothing but your lifeline. It's so short. How's the old ticker doing there? You know, if you kick the bucket tomorrow, at least you'll have this great suit to be buried in. What you got over here? I think it's a little beach sand. You know, this conservative American style really suits you. Don't you guys think so? And then notice the flaps over the pockets here. If it were a British suit, it'll look like this. And notice the single flap in the back. If it were a British suit, it'd have a flap here, and then another flap right here. You look pretty good, but I prefer to dress a little lighter in the summer. Will this work?
Perfect. Nice watch.
Got some of these too.
Okay. Metal. Looks expensive.
That for you.
Nice. Fantastic.
And of course the wallet.
Oh, yes. Okay, you can give that back now.
Thanks, Pops.
Well, we'll call him the finder. And he didn't find any weapons on you, Pops. Looks like you're all right.
Well, the finder just got you some good stuff to work with. You think you can MacGyver this together and make it work?
Definitely. Although in my case, it's MacGyver, not MacGyver.
Okay, MacGyver.
Don't feel bad, Pops. Some of that stuff's from my lab coat. And don't let it bother you that you feel like you had your mind read and your pockets picked. That's normal. You see, your brain is a fantastically complicated thing. While you're thinking, there are millions of synapses firing electrochemical signals through it. But yet, it can only focus on one thing at a time.
Just like Apollo Robbins said, an occupied mind is missing the present.
Your mind desensitizes you from things that become commonplace. When your brain is focused on one thing, it fills in everything else based on what it thinks it knows. It anticipates, makes assumptions, and guesses.
Your brain wants and expects order. This leaves your mind easily open to suggestions and makes it hard to lie or withhold information, especially when you are focused on not talking.
You see and hear, but if someone understands exactly how the brain works, you will comprehend exactly what they want you to. It appears to be magic, but it's actually just science.
Lab coat here is right. Don't get yourself in any high-stakes card games anytime soon, all right, Pops?
Almost done, but there's one little snag we need to work out yet. This needs to be kick-started, so to speak. The only way to do that is with specific air pressure change.
Inside there's a small plastic piece inside a chamber. It's being separated. We need to quickly change the pressure on the outside to pop that piece into place.
Then change the air pressure back to normal. We need to decrease the outside pressure by just 0.245 psia. A quick rise in altitude will change the pressure. So I thought about shooting it up with a compressed air cannon that I can make out of a fire extinguisher and some PVC pipe. But then it has to almost fall back down.
And we can't just parachute it back down, and we probably can't safely catch it.
Well, how far up does it have to go?
At sea level, that's about 400 feet, give or take a few.
How do you know that?
I did the math.
Genius.
That's exactly right. What I really need is a compact hyperbaric decompression chamber.
I got this.
Don't tell me you can find a compact hyperbaric decompression chamber.
I'm the finder. I could find you a full-size one if I needed to. However, I have a better idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll show you.
Hey, wait. What about that whole air cannon thing? I thought that sounded pretty cool.
I know, right?
Is this gonna work?
I think so.
I hope so.
I like the odds.
I'll bet on it.
Arms down. Head back. Hold on.
that's all it does? Is heat up your coffee?
No, of course not. It tells us we assembled the right crew. Tell me what else you observed.
Besides all being members of Mensa, they are adventurous because they accepted a mysterious invitation. They remain discreet and didn't exchange names just like you asked, so that they can return to their normal lives with no strings attached. They used ingenuity and resourcefulness to get information from a guy who wouldn't speak. And they accepted the challenge of making this working gadget from almost nothing. More importantly, they did it as a team without any conflicts. They made it look like magic.
I like that. If they choose to accept my offer, they'll be my magic team. The mission against great injustice and crime. I want to donate some of my wealth to form a team that will help honest citizens who find themselves under the thumb of nefarious crime, corruption, and oppression. Or maybe, if necessary, save the world.
I'm gonna be on this team too, right?
Sure.
Because I never want to show this old ID again.
You are watching me. Go away.
Camera's rolling.
Where are they?
He went for the chip. Sorry. Are you okay?
All right? Are you all right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We turned the fan off.
Oh my God.
Nobody look at Matt. Everybody take a deep breath and go.
Are we rolling?
It's not that. There you go.
That was so close.
Matt's gonna be full after the
Rather mysterious text to get to. Okay, start over, keep rolling.
We're rolling.
Oh, okay.
First, like small batteries, any small electric. There's a toaster in the kitchen. I can make a heating element.
I see your hands there. Well, I guess nothing, but it sucks. little beach sand?
Maybe I didn't.
That got stuck. You know, this conservative American style really suits you. Don't you guys think so? And then, yep. What about vents in the back?
Your brain is a fantastically complicated thing. I forgot the rest.
Yeah, lab coat over here is right. Don't get yourself in any high stakes. High stakes? That's tough to say. Alright, one more time.
We need to. So I thought about shooting it up in an air.
I'll go 20.
I only have $1 left. You know what? I don't speak.
They remained discreet and didn't exchange names, just like you asked. And I'm reading it, and I can't get it right.
I wasn't. I count 7 people.
We just got here too.
With woman.
C. C.
Make of this.
That's a good start. That's a good start.
I think it's a little beach sand. You know, this conservative American style really suits you. Don't you guys think so? But I prefer to dress a little.
Oh, perfect.
Of course, the wallet.
And we can't.
Well, hey, wait a second. Hey, wait.
Welcome back to the club, sir. Good to see you again. I know your regular foursome was unable to make it today, so found a couple other players similar handicap to yours, and they like a high stakes game.
That'd be great.
Oh, nice. Good shot. Wow. That's better. Wow. Get up there. Right there, slot.
7 iron.
7 iron is right. Hooked it. I did. Stay there. Hold on. I ran up there. That was good. Oh yeah.
No, I've seen him been cheating all day. A couple foot wedges here and there.
I think he's looking for his ball now. Found it. I know it's not his. I'm standing on it.
I know how to take care of this.
That'll do.
Alright, it's the 18th hole and you guys are all tied.
Should we raise the stakes to say 5,000? Sure. All right, strict golf rules, right?
No cheating.
Good shot. Really good. Run, baby, run.
By golly, I made it.
You play a Slazenger distance, don't you?
Yeah?
This one's a Slazenger field. You must have played the wrong ball somewhere on the 18th fairway. And since we're playing by strict rules,
No.
you lose the match. No! No! No!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thanks.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Come in.
Well, I got your money back,
You did.
but I recommend you stay away from that guy in the future.
Good recommendation. Thank you very